Hi, Val. All right. Well, right off the bat here, you might hate me. So try not to hate me too much. So your website is super dark, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with the dark setting. So I'm gonna keep scrolling and then I'll give my thoughts um on the coloring later. But because I don't know, maybe it goes with your work, maybe it doesn't. I'm not sure yet. But okay, so Val Bozzi, photography, Cornish Main wedding, and newborn photographer. Perfect. It tells what you do, where you're located, who you are. Love it. However, there's no menu, which is super weird. I don't fully understand what's happening here. I've never seen a website that doesn't have a menu. So we're just going to keep scrolling here. It says, hello, welcome to my little creative corner of the world. I'm stoked that you're here. My name is Val. Okay, so it's all about you. Okay, so first thing, there's not even a photo. Like, there's nothing here. It's just dark space and hi, me. Great. This is not 1994. You don't need to welcome people to your little corner of the world. Like, that's something, I don't know. I kind of wonder sometimes it's really funny. I wonder how old people are when I start diving into these things, because I really feel like this is someone who's been on the internet for a really long time. Because like, 17, 18, even like 22-year-olds don't do this, which is funny. This is definitely like a harken back to the olden days of the internet, and you don't have to do this anymore. Like, this is not a thing. Like, people know that they're on your website, right? But also, you immediately dive into you, and your potential clients do not care about you yet. And the fact that you've put your about you above any sort of photography, and there's no way to click out from here, is not good. So I'm gonna keep scrolling, and we're gonna come back to this. But you absolutely need a hero image or two. If you do wedding and newborn, have a wedding and a newborn. You can have two big, beautiful photos up here at the top that show exactly what you do. Okay, like, that's totally fine. Those are your specialties. Show it off. All right, so then we're gonna keep going here. This is beautiful. Newborn photography, okay? Currently offering in-home newborn photo sessions in southern Maine and parts of New Hampshire. I pack up my travel studio and come to you, giving a luxury studio experience to my family as my clients return to me over and over and again for this personalized boutique experience. Okay, so newborn photography, wedding photography, a quote from Andy Warhol, newborn galleries, wedding gallery. Okay, so like, how is this different from this? Like, as a client, I'm assuming that this link is going to take me to go look at more newborn photos. But this obviously is going to do that as well. Or do these go to the same page? No, they don't. They go to two separate pages. Okay, so I'm going to delve into that in a minute. Wedding gallery. Authentic, emotional, personalized, intentional. I love this. We need more of this. A Dorothea Lange quote. And then more about you. What clients have to say about you. Okay, so we start with you and we end with you. Nah. You're really gonna hate me, I think. I'm really sorry. I do apologize that you're gonna hate me. But we start with you and we end with you. So really, what is that saying? It's saying that you're the most important thing currently, right? Like, we don't even start with a photo. We just start with you talking about you. We don't need that. All right, so we'll come back to this in a minute. All right, so I am gonna see what is going on here. I'm gonna open up in a new tab. It's not a new tab. It didn't let me do a new tab. Newborn photography. I'm not your typical newborn photographer. I specialize in both studio and lifestyle. My pictures are not light and airy. I love contrast and texture. I love wrapping babies in texture and putting them in baskets or bowls. Okay, so it's a lot of I's. Okay? You need to reword all of this to be about them. It needs to be about them. Whether you want posed or studio newborn, or whether you want posed, studio, or lifestyle, you can have the best of both worlds since I come to you. Like, you can still say I, but there's so many I's in this. I, my, I. There's a you. There's a you. There's a you. I. And you. Okay, so your I's outweigh the U's. So you need to, like, this is great. This tells all about what you do, and that is beautiful. Beautiful. But it needs to be in a way that benefits the client. So you do need to change your wording and talk about how it benefits them. And I know it does talk about, I know this is confusing because it does talk about like how it benefits them, right? But it needs to be worded in a way that it's about them and not about you. So really think about rewording this whole thing into you statements, okay? And then you break down pricing. And then a few reviews, and then contact me. Okay. I don't mind the pricing, but honestly, you could just say session start at $8.75. So I find when I listed, I don't anymore, but when I listed out all of my pricing, there was like no reason for people to contact me. And if your website doesn't do a good job convincing them that they want you, then this will just be a turnoff. So I have found it personally better to put a starting point and letting them contact me for more information. You want to give enough information that they like you and are connected to you and want to contact you, but not so much that they have no reason to reach out. You want to still leave a little bit to the imagination, if that's, you don't want to just lay it all out there, right? It's like, why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? That kind of thing. And that's what's happening. Like, you're giving them the milk. There's no reason for them to contact you unless they're ready to book. But I highly doubt they're ready to book at this point through your website. Because if they were, you wouldn't be asking for a website review. You need a nice big photo up here. Right now, look at this page. Just take a second. Really take it in. There's no photo. There's no photo. You're a photographer. Every single part of your website should have a photo on it. There should never be a moment where a potential client can't see your work. Never. Never, never, never. You're a photographer. You have the content. Show it. This needs a nice big photo up top. Now, we have a problem. Where do I go from here? Like, I have to scroll all the way down to send you an email. No bueno. I'm going to click send me an email. Oi! It's a link. It's a mail to link. Okay, so this is not, you need a contact page. You absolutely 100% need a contact page with a form. Period. Done. As you saw, you can hear me clicking. It's not going anywhere because I don't have this set up. I do not like mail tos. So that means I would have to right click, copy your email address, go to my Gmail account, start a new email, and contact you. That is way too many steps. That's way too many steps. And by the time I've got over to my email, I'm checking my email. I have forgotten that I'm even emailing you. You need a contact form. Like, period. Done. That's it. You need a contact form. You cannot expect people to do this, and you cannot expect this to work on every single device. Most of the time it will work on mobile, but people don't always have it set up to go to the email that they're using. So like, for all I know, if I clicked this on mobile, it might open my Outlook, which I don't ever use. I use Gmail. So it might not work the way you want it to work. It seems easy, but it relies on other people having this crap set up. And they don't. They just don't. People don't set this stuff up. Okay, so you need a contact page for sure. You absolutely need a form where they can contact you. Okay, so then that's it. I'm stuck. That's it. There's no click out of this page right here. There's no menu. There's no link to a contact or to a gallery or to anything from here. So that's it. This is a dead end. And I talk a lot about paths and creating paths and roads through your website. Your path just hit a dead end. So now I have to turn around, which I'm going to hit back because I have to. I don't have a choice here. And I'm back here, which is fine, but there's no clear path through your website. I'm going to pop over here. I'm going to look at wedding photography. You do have a nice big photo on this page. Yes, love that. Weddings are my jam. I love them. I lots of eyes again. And then your price is like right here up at the top. And you talk about all of like the technical stuff. Photo gallery, art, save the dates, engagements, etc. Okay, great. Why do they want to hire you? Why should they pick you? I mean, this is literally what everybody does. Every single wedding photographer, every one of them does this. All of them. There's nothing special or unique here at all. So why should they hire you? What makes you different? Because right now, they've only seen 2 wedding photos. The one on the main page that I don't even remember what it was now, and this one. They've seen 2 photos, and you're giving them the price. You've given them no reason at all as to why they should hire you. Why? What makes you so special, Val? Oh, look, wait, there's a menu. Is that on your homepage? Hold up, and it's white with green. Okay, something's weird here. I'm gonna see what's going on your homepage in a minute, because I did not see that on your homepage. Yeah, so there's nothing. I mean, do you have a review that's beautiful and 1 photo? A review and 1 photo. A review and 1 photo. That's fine. It's all fine. I'm assuming this is a mail too again. Yes. Okay. So, I mean, we're getting here, but like, we need more use statements, and you need to tell me why they should hire you. Really, that is what this page needs. Completely. You need information about why they should hire you right here. Okay, and then, okay, I gotta come back up here. Oh my God, it's black. Holy crap. I could not see that at all. Okay. This isn't, okay. You just need a visual menu here that has your pages, because this is, wow, okay. You do have a menu, but I couldn't see it. It was not visible. That is not good. If I can't see it, I didn't, and I was looking for it, and it didn't exist. So I was super confused there. Wedding photography, newborn photography, gallery, newborn experience, wedding experience, blog about contact. Okay, here we go. This is better. Okay, I'm going to keep going here though from where I was at because clients aren't going to see this and they're going to do exactly what I just did. So that needs to be visible. But also, a hamburger menu on a desktop does not make sense. You need an actual menu, not an extra click that they have to pop out. Because on mobile, that's fine. Everyone expects a little hamburger menu on mobile. That's totally cool. Like, that is expected. But on desktop, it's an extra click. And it's super hidden right now. So I feel like your menu needs to be visible. And it needs to be pared down. This is a lot. We're going to talk about this in a minute. Okay, I want to see what your gallery pages look like. Okay. Oh, so cute. Newborns are my favorite. Okay, so it's just full screen scrolled images. This is not good. Okay, so you need an actual gallery here. Either they need to be thumbnailed in some way so that people can click and see what they want bigger and so they can see like more than one photo, or it needs to be a slider. Take your pick, one or the other. Oh, see, look, your menu is white on other pages, but it's not white on your home, like on the most important place for it to be. You need to fix that. Okay, so anyway, this is, people aren't going to even, I wouldn't scroll through this. This is really frustrating, and the photos don't even like fully fit. And I have a big screen. Like, I'm on a 24-inch monitor and the photos don't fit. On mobile, they probably would, but then like they're all, okay, so there's a vertical and a horizontal next to each other. Okay. These are gorgeous photos. I love moody newborns. I'm a moody newborn photographer too. You need an actual gallery, not just a big scroll of a bunch of photos. An actual gallery. And honestly, you don't even need a gallery page at all. You can combine these two things. Have one big photo up at the top, reword this, plug in your gallery right here. Reword this, put your price at the bottom somewhere, or even put it under the gallery. Say prices starting at, right? Like, you can do that. Or typical client investment, or collections start at $875, and just have it be that. That's it. So simple. And then this can be your gallery down here, and you have a little contact button right here. So you can literally combine your newborn gallery and your newborn information into one singular page. Make it super easy. Make it so stupidly easy for people to get everything they need quickly. Okay, oh, look at this. And then you don't have these multiple things here because, like, I don't, as a client, the newborn experience and newborn photography, what's the difference? Like, and what is the newborn experience? Because it's a totally different page. Wait, why isn't this linked to the home? Like, why are the other two linked to the home page and not this one? Oh my God. This needs to be what your newborn page, okay. You need this page. I develop a more personalized boutique. Okay, so reword a little bit, like I was saying, okay? Reword it more to like the you statements. And then put your gallery in down here. Put a contact button right here. Contact. And then they can keep scrolling and your gallery will be down here, okay? And then get rid of those other two newborn pages. Get rid of whatever that one is linked to your homepage because it's obviously not, it's this one. Yeah, get rid of this. You don't need two pages that talk about the same thing. That is totally pointless and confusing, like really confusing. And I really like the other one way better. I love this. And your whole, yeah, contact me, gallery. get rid of this page. And then I don't know what's going on here with galleries, newborns, weddings, engagements. Nah, get rid of this. Get rid of it. You don't need it. This is like one more click for them to have to deal with. And it takes you to that big scrolly page. Nope. Just get rid of it. Get rid of gallery. Get rid of this. Keep this. If you want a button pusher and a subpar pictures, I'm not your girl. Okay. Reword that. Don't start on a negative note. I did that for a while. It did not work for me. Don't tell them what you don't do. Tell them what you do. Haha, do. I have a 7-year-old. So say, if you want the most creative and beautiful pictures, I'm your girl, right? Or get rid of that. Say, you want only the best. You want personalized luxury approach to your big day. You'll get a consultation where you get to tell me exactly what your day looks like and what you want out of your pictures. See how different that is? It's positive and it's all about them. So I like this. I like that's behind the scenes of you. Oh, no, don't do this. I will literally beg you. No. No. I think you give it, I saw that you give it complimentarily, right? Did I see that? Okay. Work out those wedding day jitters with a custom engagement session totally included with your wedding. Don't say I will beg you. That's like, I mean, I know it's the personality and you're like trying to get it out there and that's fine. But like, I will beg you. You don't want to beg clients. You want clients to beg you. That's what you want. So that I would totally get rid of that statement. Because it's sort of like the one up here. It's a negative connotation and you want a positive. So I would just start right here. Work out those wedding day jitters by having an engagement session before. Like that's easy enough. So yeah. And again, lots of I statements. So you need to just reword some stuff. You've got lots of stuff to work with. Like, I'll give you that one. You've got a lot of words on your website, which is awesome. Google loves words. The problem is that Google might like your words, but clients probably don't. So instead of saying, I absolutely hate stiff posed photos, you could say, you'll be so relaxed and carefree, it will come through in your engagement photos. See how different that is? Like, you can tell them that they'll be relaxed without saying that you hate something. There's a lot of negatives. So still lots of eyes. I love this though. This is really great. And then you could have the gallery down at the bottom, honestly. Like, have the wedding gallery down here. There's nothing wrong with having all of that on this page. And definitely have a contact me up here and then a contact me here right above the gallery. You can totally put 2 contact me's on here. And like I said, it needs to go to a page of its own. You need a form that they fill out on your website, like name, email, phone number, drop me a message, right? That's all it has to be. That's it. But you need a form because people aren't just going to just copy and paste. They're not going to email you. Okay. So you do have some work to do here. What is on your blog? Yeah, your blog is fine. Blog can stay. Blog is cool. About reviews. Oh, you're adorable. Val. I like to take pictures. I love this. I love it. I'm one of those old weirdos that still uses photo albums. Dude, I'm 35 and I use photo albums. Okay, so like over 25 years ago. So you're like what, in your late 40s maybe? Right? Maybe maybe early 40s? I don't know how long you've been taking photos, but if you were taking photos of bands 25 years ago, I'm going to assume that you were like 18. So, yeah, so you remember websites when they were like this. And I totally get it. I have been designing websites since I was in like high school. So I totally get it and I love this. Totally you. I love cake. Red Bull coffee and cheese. I think we would be friends in real life. Like this is so wonderful. You have a temporary pig. Holy shit. I'm just gonna put it out there that I love you and I want to be your friend in real life because this is amazing. And yeah, kids totally count as animals. Okay, this is you. This is you and I freaking love you. This personality right here needs to come out all over your website. You're funny and you're goofy and you're fun and I feel like you probably might have a potty mouth and I want this personality right here all over your website. I want it everywhere. Like this is so funny. And this does not come out on your website anywhere else from what I've seen. And I think you are like me in that I struggle to put myself, like my personal self, into my professional self, which is definitely a lesson I'm teaching myself at this point. And it's hard. It's really, really hard when you've been trained for years and years and years to be this professional, specific, kind of buttoned up person. You know, like when we were in school and things, you couldn't have tattoos. You wore business attire. You know, you went to Express to get your little button-up shirts and your little pencil skirts. And like that was the uniform in the professional realm. And like that was expected, right? It's not expected anymore. Like I'm 35. So like I'm sort of a weird middle generation. I remember that, like how I was trained growing up, like this is how to be professional. But now, like I'm the eldest of 4. My youngest brother is 18 years younger than me. And the world he's growing up in is completely 100% different. Tattoos and purple hair and facial piercings, personalities are accepted in the workplace. And it's incredible. But think about that in this regard right here. Your personality is accepted and it's wanted and it's needed because your personality, your personality, this is what clients want to see come through in how you talk to them. This person is very different from this person. Combine them. Make your real self into your professional self. And hint, you don't have to actually be totally professional. You don't. You can be you. You can talk about pigs and bacon. Do it. You talk about you love wrapping up a baby somewhere, I think, right? Or like textures and things, right? To call babies little piggies and blankets. It's cute. It's funny. And people who don't like it or don't want their kids referred to as food, they'll go away. But the people who think it's funny and enjoy it will cling to it. See? So you can bring that personality in and just be you. And a good way to do this is like pull out your phone or open up like your mic on your computer and just start talking. Talk about what you do and how you do it and how you work, and like as if you were sitting with a person and you were talking about a session with them, right? Talk about it. Talk it out and record yourself. And I know we all hate listening to ourselves talk, but record yourself and then take what you've said personally, like out loud, conversationally, and translate that into the information on your page. And I'm telling you, it's going to sound totally different than this. Because like, would you say this to a person in real life? Like, why would you choose me as your newborn photographer? There's a million of us out there, right? Like, nobody talks like that. I develop a more personalized and boutique experience. Like, nobody says that. That's not how people talk. So how do you talk? Because I don't think it's like this. I really don't. But I think if you were to describe what you do verbally and record yourself, you could go back and totally redo this and find your voice and make it you. And I think that's what you need to do. Okay, so your goal here, what is your contact do? You do have a contact form. Okay, so all of those buttons on your website, see, all of these things were hidden. They were hidden everywhere. You had all of the things. You had all of the things. Every single button on your website. Let's go. That home button doesn't work. Do I have to click here? Okay. Lots of little things don't work. Okay. You do have some work to do here. But all of these, but okay, where was one? Hold on. See, I'm so lost now. Okay. Let's go to the wedding. Nope, not the gallery. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually. Okay, all of these little send me an email buttons should just link over to your contact page. Don't do a mail to, just go over to your contact page. That's it. And then they can fill out the form. So this right here should just link over to this. Period. Done. They can fill that out. Don't hassle them with having to do multiple clicks and actually type out a message. Like, tell them what you want them to do. That's the goal of your website. Okay, so now as far as your branding and your coloring and everything that's going on here, honestly, I would do a white background or a very light gray. I would flip-flop these colors. And I say that because your photos are moody and dark. And putting them on a black background causes them to sort of like blend. But if I feel like if you were to put them on a white background, they would pop more. And white also is very clean. And I feel like a lot of this gets lost in here. But if this were white, this would just stand out. And the white would reflect in the highlights. So instead of being constantly drawn to these dark areas, the white would pull you into the lighter areas of the photo. So I think you might want to try a white background and use this: authentic, emotional, personalized, intentional. Use words like that. Use that. Use this as your jumping point for your words and what you do. Everything you do, including the words on your website. So like your photos are authentic, emotional, personalized, intentional. So should the words on your website. They should be authentic, emotional, personalized, and intentional. Not generic, not professional. They should be authentic and emotional. So just as much as you want your clients to be themselves, you also need to be yourself. Okay, so your homework is figure out what's going on with this hamburger menu. But honestly, I really feel like you just need a menu, like a visual menu here. You need a big photo up here on your homepage or 2 photos like we talked about. Okay. And then you need a hello, this, about, not about you, but about what you offer. Okay. And then you can have 2 links, one that goes to the newborn experience and one that goes to the wedding experience. And that's it. That is your entire homepage. That's all you need. Menu, photo, intro, experience. And those, as we talked about, should go over to these 2 pages, which you're also going to turn into your galleries. I sound like I'm yelling. So you'll have your experience. You're going to reword some of this to be more you. And I mean more you and your personality, but also more you statements. And then you're going to have a little contact button below the first paragraph. And then you're going to have the gallery. Okay? All on one page. Beautiful. Every single page needs to lead to your contact. So your goal is home, experience, contact. That's it. Home, experience, contact. Simple. Newborn experience, wedding experience. Gallery can go on both of those pages. That removes all 3 of these links. How wonderful is that? Then you can have this lovely little menu up here that says home, the wedding experience, the newborn experience, about me, blog, and contact. Or contact and blog, it's up to you. About and reviews. Yeah, it doesn't have to say about/reviews. It can just say about the photographer, about Val, about me, whatever you want to reword it, but get rid of the slashy. We don't need the slash. About is fine. But that's it. That is your whole website, and that's all you need. Simple and straightforward, a visual menu, and make sure you have a photo on every single scroll. All right? Home, experience, about, contact, blog. That's it. That is all you need, girl. Your work is good. You're adorable. And you're there. There's no reason that you shouldn't be booking, but your website's a bit of a mess. So, you've got some stuff to work on, and I think you've gotten some good information here. So if you have any questions, reach out, and good luck.